Okay, we are here ready. Chris is already in. Chris is already in with the first comment. Love that. Gotta love it. Give me 1 second, guys, while I set up and come through here. Yep. Okay, so we're doing Starlight today. Today is the Starlight trade, which is nuts. Sometimes when I'm trading, I think, wow, I'm scalping right now on oil. Literally right now, I'm scalping and seeing what's coming up. I'm trading Starlight and I'm trading crypto at the same time. So, yeah, it can get a little bit hectic. With everything that's going on. But if I come over here and I bring up a new trading view, we can get started and see every single trade that we did from last week. Now, Chris, this might be a bit boring for you because I don't think you trade Starlight anymore, but the other guys do. So let's see, first of all, start on the 12th and went up to the 16th. Did we have... there's so many signals. A lot of this is oil, though, because I trade oil. So what I might be able to do is... No, I'm not. Okay. Let's start here on CAD-JPY on the 30 minutes. This would have been on the 12th. Okay. Very interesting. So, the 12th? Am I losing my mind? Up here. Cool. So technically, it's come out on the 12th through here. That's 0730. Let me just have a look at these ones. CAD-JPY, 30 minutes. Is there another one through here? CAD-JPY, 30 minutes here. That's May 13th. Okay, so the 12th is actually over here. So this is what we talked about way back when. And we know that I'm not going to even put that down onto our Starlight tracker. Road to Forex Starlight tracker. So we can have a look at this and then we can go 12th to when, sorry, the 16th. How much we're going to save. And then I can probably stop doing this after the next one, which is going to be very exciting. We have to look at the Euro Great British Pound 4-hour ongoing as well. Euro Great British Pound. Let's have a look for that one. Just need to find the actual signal for it. I can't see it right now, so I'll come back to that and find out where it is. It'll be somewhere in there. I'm probably just messing around. So let's go into JPY. These are all going to be roughly the same. It's not going to be what you want. That's the 10th. This is the 12th that we are looking for. The 12th right here. It's the same sort of one. So we're just going to miss all of those ones because we know they're just gap trading. We don't gap trade. That's got nothing to do with us, and I won't put it in there. So May 13th. So we've got 2 of these on Euro USD. Right here, we might already have double bottoms from here to here, which we do. It's 4.9. Do we have double tops? Because we know that's as ranging 4.9. So no to both of them. We would have therefore saved, if it's 1% each, right? And we're doing that. That would have been 4%. 4% saved so far. Wow, this is going to be a quick one. I'm very excited for this. Usually in the past weeks, it's been mental. Absolutely crazy. So I know this one says it's coming out on 13th here at 2300. That's absolutely fine. This is consolidation every single day of the week, guys. Let's see how many hours we get through here. Or do we actually get to 16? No, but you've got double bottoms and, well, you don't have double tops, though. You probably would have been able to hop into this trade, dependent on your stop loss. So your stop loss would have been right here, and your entry would have been right there. We know our maximum is 35. So we wouldn't have hopped into this trade, which means, look, Every single day, spread's getting you on that one. I don't care what you're with, spread is getting you on this one here. So again, you miss out. It's because we dual trade 1% per both. So that equals 2. And then you obviously lose 2. We would have saved on 2 here. That obviously would have been 8% through there, which is fantastic. USD Chef on the 1 hour, of course. Look, both of these here, 7th of May, 8th of May. This is on the what day? What day is this? The 14th. Let's go ahead to the 14th. So 13th at 2300. It came out at midnight, hence what we have here. This is a B tier trade every single day of the week. Broke structure through here. B tier trade, wouldn't have hopped into it, saving 10% through there. Gosh, I need to stop switching between all these two. CAD-JPY, we've already had a look at through here for all of these ones coming into here. So we've just talked about this, I'm pretty sure. Yes, so I'm just going to leave them for now. Great British Pound AUD, 30 minutes. This is on the 14th. So, yep. Ooh, this one, I think you could have hopped into this one. Yeah, no double bottoms, no double tops. Is going the wrong way, but we're still within structure. The market's still falling down. It's just that this isn't a high. Like when I say to you, and this is a really good one that we went over with all my mentorees, this is a fantastic example. People are going to look at this and go, it's a high. At this point in time, it just isn't. Like, how is that a high? Hasn't formed a low or hasn't broken structure. So therefore, well, just like it did here, it's just still going up. Just like this is going down through here, right? That's what it's doing. And we're basically coming up to this crossroad here of, yeah, we might be going down or we're going to continue to go up. And that's exactly what happened. It just kept on going up. We never actually formed a high until this candlestick came through. Because all we're doing is just hanging around this area. In consolidation, you're going to get a high and a low regardless. That's what's going to happen. But through here, you just do not have a high until it breaks that structure or it ducks underneath, which it clearly did not do. This is not breaking any of this structure here, this cell. It isn't. Your high is actually up here. So it's pretty simple. So I did have mentorees that hopped into that one through there. But as we discussed with everyone, that was not the right move. Shouldn't have hopped into that. And we left it at that point in time. So, it's freaking out. It's freaking out. CAD Chef on the 1 hour. Okay, so here. We've probably got double tops. In fact, we do. Do we have double bottoms through here? No. Now, here's where it's starting to get interesting. Do we have double tops? Well, we've got a top here, and it comes down 15-ish pips. Yes, we've definitely got a high here, and we've definitely got a low here. It really depends if I'm considering this being a low, and I'm not. It's just one candlestick. It's just one candlestick that's fallen down. Yes, it is quite a large one, but I'm not really looking at that. This has just been moving up. I do have a low here and I do have a high here. Absolutely. It's then whether this and this is a new high, which it just most certainly isn't. Now, unfortunately for us, it was a B tier trade. Was it? Oh, I might have missed this. 25 bars. That's 24. This is an A tier trade. It fell from here, made a new higher low, and we're starting to come in. So technically, this would have been a valid trade. This would have been a valid trade. Let's chuck that there. Now, the stop is definitely going to be here. Okay, let's see. So we actually would have had to put this up to our minimum, which is 15. Our minimum, in fact, I think our minimum for the 1 hour is 18. So this is something that might have messed up with us. 195. 195. Would it hit? Would it not? Where's 2? Because we do include this with spread. right there. Potentially right through here. Regardless, this would be a break-even trade. Regardless, would be a break-even trade. I swear the light on my camera here is freaking out. Look, I would probably be more tempted to say that this is going to be, if you were, let's say we're going to do this properly and we get it right on that 18 pip, right here. Let's see, because that's our minimum. That's 202. So let's now go and see if we can get it as perfect as possible. Is it going to work for me? Yeah, every single day of the week, spreads taking that out. Is that even a pip? What even is that? How far away is this? From here to here is less than a pip. Come on, guys. Come on. Get out of here. This is a good trade. Now, there might be news. I'm not entirely sure. I did not check for news. I did not check. I can't see any news right here. So, yes, this would have been a valid trade. So, on our tracking, we come over here. We go on to CADChef, Wednesday, 14th of May at 10 a.m. Wednesday, 14th of the 5th, 10. Oh, come on. 10 a.m. These are only the pairs that I trade, by the way, guys. There's more. This is CADChef. It was on the 1 hour. Our stop loss was 18. Our possible stop loss, well, we could have gone for probably a 15 in there. Probably could have gone for a 15 as a possible stop loss. Really no possible take profit through there. We made our 3%. It would have looked something like this. Oh, I need to make that to our 18. Right. This is importance of following everything properly. Wrong journal, of course it is. And then we have our after through here. So, great trade. Awesome work. I mean, any of these could have been news through there, but you would have just tucked your stop loss just underneath it. In fact, I don't think it would have been CADChef news coming out through there, and I didn't see it anyway. So if we look at this through here, especially if I put the percentage sign on so we can do a sum, 7% since the 21st. Not the best thing in the world, but it's the 21st. It's the 19th day, 7%. If we make 8% per month, hell, I'm happy. That's doubling what we're trying to aim for, which is 1% a week. We're 7% up. Awesome. Great. Well done. Well, let's see. We might have a loser in here. Could have a loser. Good trade, though. Very good trade. That is every single day of the week consolidation. I don't care. That's consolidation every single day of the week. So you would have saved 14% so far. This is a perfect trading week. Great British Pound Chef on the 14th, which is here. Clearly double bottoms. At the time of the buy, did we have a double top? Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that is a high. Let's have a look, right? Let's have a look at this buy right here. Have we broken structure? Are we actually going down? No. So technically, we don't have a high. Have you tested this strategy on currency futures? No, I have not. I have not tried it on the currency futures. Man, I'm so swamped with the amount of trading that I'm doing. Like this right now, like I'm just looking at it, just waiting. There is a double top. Hopefully going to appear in here and then I can hop in. But I'm flat out. So no double bottoms. We don't have double tops. That's absolutely fine. Can hop into this one. However, let's see this. Clearly ranging in this zone here. What do we determine? I agree. I can only test so much. Yeah, and you just get to a point where this sounds maybe egotistical, but it's not. I'm making enough money. is what I'm at. I'm going, yeah, I'm making enough money. I'm happy where I am. I've got everything on my plate, smashing it out. Hey, we're sitting here. We're sitting pretty. All I need to do is stick to the strategies that I have. Hell, crypto's 43% up. And I know, Chris, you're in it with us. If you did trade Sol, you know, that's 2 winners right there since you started on Sol, if you can trade that. Obviously, This is popping off as it is. If I make 7% here, crypto, and then last week, I don't know, 5 or 6% on scalping. So it's just like boom, 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 boom. So much stuff going on. It's crazy. So yeah, I've got a lot of irons in the fire, as we should say. But anyway, this one here, clearly ranging. What do we say is the definition of a break of a range? A breakout, a retest, and then a breakout again. Do we get that? Do we get that? Yes. Breakout, retest. It broke out again. So yeah, we can definitely hop into this trade. There's clearly no news coming around here. Absolutely fine. So we would have hopped in. We would have done this. Put a buy there, hopped in here. Guess what? It's too short for us on the 30 minutes. So we would have had to go down to the 15. So it's roughly there. So what happens here? I can't remember. Oh, we get absolutely tanked. Now, the only thing about it, though, is no, this is absolutely fine. This is absolutely fine. We would have lost. We would have lost this trade. So just said to you guys here, oh, hey, we could lose. We could lose a trade. And then, boom, we do straight away. And that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. No worries about it whatsoever. Possible stop loss, NA. Our stop loss was 15. We're on the, I believe this is a 30-minute. Great British Pound, Chef. What's the time that we were on? We're on at 1700 on the 14th. 24-hour time frames get me because I look at that and I know it's 1700, but I also know it's 5 p.m. So I'll be like 1500, even though it's a 17. Just weird dyslexic stuff as my mind tries to just go, yeah, I understand what's going on. I know what time is. Turns out I don't. I don't know what time is. So it's Great British Pound, Chef on 30 minutes. Lord knows it's here. Okay, NZD CAD 30 minutes. No, we do not want to be in replay mode. 14th, 7:30. Yeah, so 6 p.m. Yeah. It's technically a double high. This would be a double bottom. I know you're thinking, Alex, what the hell? Remember, I don't count slipping candles. I never have. So I would actually be thinking my low is here, especially because it comes up and it forms this, as I've said multiple times over. We've got double bottoms. We never would have hopped into that trade. That's absolutely fine. And it's 16% through there that you would have saved. NZD JPY on the 1 hour. B tier, great trade, wouldn't have hopped into it, which means that I can put in this here. We would have lost 3% and 2%, which would have been 5%. So we lost out on 5% through there. Great trade. Great trade. This one, also B tier, never would have hopped into it. Let's see what we could have got. Should we have put it that last high? Yeah, 1 to 2. Would we have made a 1 to 3? I don't know if I could say that this one would be here. Let's just say it is. Let's just say we make the 5% again. I'll do it. I'll be kind on that one. So miss out on that. A lot of oil. I've been trading oil a lot, as you can see. This has got a double top. Does not have double bottoms. Guess what? We would have hopped into this trade. Now, it just depends on news, etc. Okay, news is coming out at 16th of May at 9:50. Obviously, that's ages away. Oh, hang on. We've got a double bottom here. It just depends on this double top. Way too far away. We don't have it. At this point, we're definitely going to be close to having a double top. Still too far. We can hop into this trade. That is annoying. This isn't a high, so you'd actually have to chuck it here at 28. You'd put your entry in here. Yep, you're absolutely fine to hop into this trade. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So it definitely is going to be an A-tier trade every day of the week, is what it is. I'm always going on to the wrong one. So tracking, damn. I did the bloody before, but I didn't put an after photo in for the last one. When is this? This is the 15th at 2100. 2100. This is the thing. You're going to lose sometimes. Wow. Chef JPY. Can I maybe do that in caps? Is that okay? Cool. My word. On the 30 min, stop loss was 28. Possible stop loss is non-existent. Possible take profit was non-existent. We're going to go minus 2% through here. Minus 2% in here because we know what happens through here. Yeah, we don't get a double bottom. It comes through here. Would have wiped us out. Unfortunate. Now we're 1% down for the week instead of being possibly up. But that's okay. Who knows? Maybe we're going to get a winner through here. No, every single day of the week, this is a B tier trade. Would have saved money here. Why? Because it's going up. It's not going down. We don't have any market structure on our side whatsoever. Yes, we've got a lower low, don't have a lower high. So no, not hopping into that. 2 hour, same thing here, the exact same thing, only a lower low, doesn't have a lower high. So, yep, it would be 20% saved. Got a few that we need to get through here, and that's absolutely fine. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, we've got no news either. This is nuts. We're going to lose again. 3 in a row. Absolutely crazy. So here, where's our last stop? Yeah, that counts. That definitely counts. That absolutely counts through there. We do have double tops, double bottoms. So we've got a range through here, however. So here's your range. Where's your breakout? Oh, your candlestick's actually here where the breakout is. So we do not have a retest, so you couldn't hop into that, right? Ranging, here's your double top. Here's your double bottom right here. This is it's not a breakout. It's still within all of these wicks here. It's not above the wicks. It's not broken out, right? How could it be? It's still in this zone. So it just stays here. Now we have our breakout. We do not have our retest. We do not have a retest candle. This one wick is not a retest. Maybe you could say this, but it doesn't break out again. So you actually get saved from this just by looking at that rule. Really important to know how ranges are broken and when they're broken. I totally get it for everyone that did hop into that trade. I absolutely do. This is a B tier trade, hence why we never would have taken it. That would have saved us again. Absolutely fantastic through there. CAD JPY, we've talked about all of them already. Euro USD on the 4 hour. Buy. Yes, we've got a higher high. Yes, we've got a higher low. But unfortunately, I think our stop would be roughly around here. Now, why wouldn't I put it here? Because it's just consolidation. It's just consolidation. And you guys know, I do not count consolidation as lows. I don't count them as highs either. So I wouldn't have hopped into here. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Pretty easy, that one. 26%. CAD JPY on the 1 hour. Let's have a look. Ooh, you get your double bottoms through here. Do you get any double tops? That's the question. Definitely got double bottoms. Do you have double tops? Wow, that's super close, but no cigar. So let's see what our short position would look like if we've got this way too big of a stop loss. Our biggest is 35 pips. 35 pips, as you guys know, wouldn't have hopped into that. Save us 28. Okay, JPY in 30 minutes. We've talked about them just multiple times. Euro JPY on the 30 minutes. Consolidation every single day of the week. Every single day of the week. Don't even joke to me about this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. But we've got double tops and we've got double bottoms anyway, so couldn't hop into that regardless. 30. Easy done. We're saving a lot of trades here. Saving a lot. We'd already talked about that one like 15 times. I need to stop clicking on it. Okay, so we've got this buy over here. So this is the one that we're talking about on the 16th. Nothing's happened yet. Would we have known it's a B tier trade anyway? May 17th, 30 minutes. 17th. It is a B tier trade. Yeah, every single day of the week. Your stop loss, where would it have been? It didn't break structure, so I wouldn't necessarily have said this one anyway. Even if you did, guess what? You wouldn't have made your 1 to 2 and you would have lost. So, hey, that rule there has come in massively handy. Again, guys, if you've got any questions, the 6 of you watching, 6, hilarious. Hopefully in like a year or two, it'll be like 100 people. But if you've got any questions, yeah, just let me know. Double tops, double bottoms, you would have hopped out. Guess what? That would have been a completely fine trade to hop into. We would have hopped out at break even, so I'm not going to put it in there. Double tops, double bottoms. Yeah, you would have just hopped out at break even. And that's that. So unfortunately, our tracking is now, instead of 7%, it's on 3. Oofed. That's a painful one, isn't it, guys? 3%. But we're still up. Haven't lost anything. And maybe, just maybe, this week, because remember, it's going to be from the 21st to the 23rd. I know it's the 19th today. It's the 19th today. So we've got today, tomorrow, and the next day to be able to win one trade. That's all you really need. If we win one trade on this and we get a 5%er in there, we're up 8%. 8% for the month. I'm absolutely happy. We're aiming for roughly 1% a week because it's attainable, it's achievable, it's a great goal to have. If there's usually 4 weeks in a month, which is what I'm going off, you're going to make anywhere between 4 to 5% because you can have that extra week or whatever it is, depending on which month it is. Like, for example, here, like half weeks or whatever it is, right? Like this one, we've got 4 full weeks in May, but I've also got the 1st, 2nd, and technically 3rd that we were able to trade on at the start. So do I count that? Do I not? So if we're looking at 4% and we're on 3 right now, hell yeah. We just need one good trade to come through. And then next month, who knows what's going to happen? If we do look at this and we make 8%, well, yeah, if we've got 6 months left, well, 6 times 6 is 36%. So you'd be able to absolutely smash out your 40. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're on track. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this whatsoever. We've had some good months before this. Obviously, I've only started tracking it for you guys live since the 21st. So yeah, we're doing absolutely fine. Maybe not the best month on record, but as I've said to all my students and all my lives, May is always our slowest month. Christoph here has been I think it was like 2 years ago, between me and another guy, Cody, where we were trading, we didn't win a single trade for the entire month. Not one, between 2 strategies. We didn't win anything. People were losing accounts left, right, and center. I remember sitting there going, oh, and it was so rough. And then Starlight came off in June. I've told this story so many times. Starlight came off in June. We did not lose a single trade. We had like 2 or 3 runners, and we pushed like 20% in a month. It was nuts. Biggest month ever. And yeah, crazy. So just to put it out there that you don't always have to be smashing it out every single time. You do not need to be doing that. Doesn't always have to be 10% and 8% and that. Even if we made 3% per month, 12, 24, 36, right? Because it's 3% times 12, that's 12 months. Technically, it's only going to be 11 because we don't trade the full 12 months. So it'd be 33%. 33. If you're looking at Vanguard, if you're looking at stocks, if you're looking at options, they're maybe getting 12 or 13% a year. You've got this here, this bloody indicator that tells you when to buy and sell. I come live every single week and show you what should be happening. I can tell you this, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. And you can sit here and go, oh, right, I can make some money. I can do this. This is the easiest one in the world. Like, honestly, if you're not able to make money off Starlight, I know some of my mentorees will be sitting here going, that's BS. But it is. It's once you get a hang of it and you calm down and you chill out. Trade. Let's see. You should be able to make money. Now, Bit of a gap here, but it's filled the gap. But it's a B tier trade, so I'm not going to hop into it. That's it. Maybe it would have been the one. But I don't know. Anyway, there's this range here. It's broken out. Oh, it did retest, but then it came back into the range anyway. So there's multiple reasons not to hop into this trade. But anyway, that is it from worst month of my strategy is minus 2.5, and the best one is 27.74. Average out to 8% 30 a month. So yeah, all truth in what he said. Thank you, Christoph. I appreciate that. Christoph is a fantastic trader, by the way. If any of you guys are in or around our Discords, great guy. So yeah, it's if you're making 8% per month, you're killing it. You've got a fantastic strategy. And yeah, you can have amazing months where you're like 20% up. I've been there. It's happened. And Christoph has been trading for a long time. That happens as well. I mean, just the other week when I was trading oil, which I'm doing, as I showed you, literally right now. Ooh, trade coming up. Yeah, I made several percent last week, and that's very high. So now instead of making around 6-7% per month, it's like I'm on 15-16%. You just need one really good month. And yes, you're going to get bad months, and that is going to happen. But if your strategy is good and your strategy is solid and you've got a nice drawdown, there's always the opportunity for you to capitalize on big trades. And if you've got that opportunity within your strategy and that's built in, hey, you're going to have a very, very, very good time. Anyway, that is it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I didn't bore you too much. That's how it went down. Join me Friday for crypto, where I go over all the crypto trades that week. And that's, quite important because that's the one we're up 43% right now since November 2024. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. I'm going to leave this here and I'll speak to you later. Bye.